Hi, it's Christine Prasad from Best Buy Canada, and today I'm going to show you two smartwatches from Garmin, the Fenix 5S Plus and the Fenix 5X Plus. So the names sound pretty similar, and they were both introduced in 2018. They do employ pretty similar feature sets, so they can both do the basic tracking that you'd expect, notifications, etc. They both have 5 buttons around the perimeter that you use to operate, but they, as you can see, look very different. So the 5S Plus is designed for a slimmer, sleeker look, probably better suited for people with smaller wrists like myself. The 5X Plus is a lot bigger and bulkier, but you do get a lot more with that. In terms of battery life, it's twice as long as the 5S Plus. You also get pulse oximetry data and measurement, and it's got something called Pulse OX acclimation, which is ideal for climbers and hikers. So if you're a climber or a hiker, this is definitely a watch that you'll want to consider. So I'm going to give you a closer up look at both of these watches in a second, but just first, in terms of setup, like most Garmin watches, really easy. You download the Connect IQ app, you pair the watch, it instantly recognizes it, and you're off to the races. Then you can, in the app, so this is the app right here, but I'll give you a closer look in the video, as well as some close-up screenshots, but you can see all of the data that you can see. Pretty clear view, and you can adjust this so that you and customize it to your own preference based on which device and what features you have. So again, these two are pretty similar, but there are some minor differences, not only in look, but in a couple of key feature sets that might sway your decision between one or the other. So again, I'll give you a close-up look now at the Fenix 5S Plus and Fenix 5X Plus from Garmin. Okay, so I'm going to give you a closer up look of the Fenix 5X Plus and the Fenix 5S Plus. So right off the bat, you can see that they look quite different from one another. The 5X Plus is fairly large. It's got some heft to it. It's got a pretty big face, wide band, while the 5S Plus is a little bit more dainty, I'd say. It's aside from the white and rose gold color, you can get different finishes for either of them, but it's also much smaller. The face is significantly smaller, and it's also not quite as thick, and the band is thinner. So that's a key difference between these two devices. Both, again, were introduced in 2018, so they're not brand new. The key difference between them is that the 5X Plus measures something called pulse acclimation, which is ideal for checking your SpO2 levels when you are going at higher elevations. So it's ideal for hikers and climbers, for example. The 5X Plus also boasts significantly higher battery life, so it will last for up to 20 days per charge, up to about 32 hours with GPS and 13 hours with GPS and music, whereas with the 5S Plus, you're only going to get about 7 days of battery life, 11 hours with GPS and 4.5 with GPS and music. So that is another significant difference. Both of them operate using 5 function buttons. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and same with the 5S, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the light, which turns on the screen. Now you can adjust the watch faces. These are just 2 different examples, but you can download various watch faces to show whatever data you want from the Connect IQ store. They are not touch sensitive screens. So sorry, there's the light button, there's up and menu, there's down. This is a function button for selecting various workouts and other information, and then the back lap button. It's an identical design for the 5S Plus. So they can both store music, so you can play music directly from the devices. They log all the things that you typically expect in a smartwatch, like activity, sports, extreme sports as well, sleep, heart rate. You can also track, again, SpO2 with the 5X Plus, but not with the 5S Plus. And it's also super easy to pair both of them, as I mentioned. And I'll just give you an idea of how it works. I'll use the 5X Plus since it's got a larger screen. So if I were to want to start a workout, I would press the side button here. There's two exercises here that I've preloaded, so walk and cardio. So if I were to go on a walk, I just press this and press it again to start. So you can see the GPS is on. It's been able to acquire a signal, and that means as I were to walk, it would track my my route, which is really cool for runners, hikers, etc. Press it again to stop, and again, this is the same way you would use the 5S Plus. So then you can resume the workout, you can save it, resume it later, do a lap, back to start, or discard. So I'm going to select discard just because this was not a real workout, just for demonstrative purposes. So that's at the very basic level how it works. Again, both of these smartwatches are pretty great for serious activities and sports enthusiasts. Someone who's training for a race or something like that. So the big difference again is the battery life, the size, and the look and the feel. There are some other minor differences, and also the Pulse OX acclimation feature in the 5X Plus. There are a few other differences. You can read the full review on the Best Buy blog to get more details. And I will just quickly show you what the app looks like for both devices, which is, again, the Garmin IQ app. So this is just daily details for, this is a day that I had done some workouts. So there's a walk, I did some cardio workouts, but the main screen, when you go into My Day, and again, it can be customized to show the data that you want that's most important to you. It'll show heart rate, body battery score. Again, this is only for compatible devices. Stress, intensity minutes, steps, floors, calories, sleep, respiration, etc. And then it'll show you a summary of the previous day as well as the last 7 days. And again, you can customize this as you like. So if you want to get more details about these two smartwatches and get some more details about the app and how it all works, you can read my full review on the Best Buy blog. Thank you so much for watching.